That's great. Yes, well, I think it is such an unexpected and totally unheard of situation that we are in, that I don't think there is a real nobody who knows exactly how to handle things. So, but I hope we can go on learning from each other as as is in the spirit of core training and of our group. Actually, what I did actually very, very, very fast, prepared a brief PowerPoint that just a few slides, thinking about IEDP and a situation of particular stress and trauma as the one we, and especially you in Israel, are in. Because from here, I participate a lot, and actually, in a way, I'm with you a lot of time, but of course it is different being here and being there. So in that respect, I'm thankful that that we have a chance now to get together as usual and to share feelings and thoughts. So if you agree, I will go to these few slides and I will comment on them. And the second you very well know, so I don't need to go over it, but I put it in because then I will try to link not all, but some of the ingredients to working with situations like this of trauma and stress. And as you know, the philosophy of IEDP is largely based on working with the real relationship, and I think this is relevant to now as well, and that of course consists of mirroring real aspects of the other person as a human being, and I think it's something that is useful also in a circumstance like the current one, because it is actually a way of making the relationship authentic and in a way also to touch base to because I imagine some of the people you come across, or maybe even yourselves, have moments of not feeling, not knowing exactly where you are or where people are. And regarding motivation, it is less important because I expect people now are motivated to get help. And also regarding resistance, same as motivation, I think probably there is no, or resistance may be different in the cases or in the people you see now. But still, I think it is crucial to highlight the real human aspects of the other and of ourselves to give a sense of being together, of togetherness, and to let the real relationship unfold its natural power of healing. Here, this slide that I took from the presentation of the real relationship, I will want to only or to especially stress the last lines because they may be more relevant to the present situation. Where I wrote, therapist can be ashamed to be seen as a human being with problems. Now, in a situation like now, I expect that to some extent the problems, in inverted commas, we are facing are the same or similar, for partly the same for everyone. So maybe it is good to think of shame that a therapist might have to have a similar problem as the person we want to give help to. Now, also, under a situation of very deep stress, it is likely to, I mean, to shatter, to shake, to shock the normal functioning, and sometimes even the character structure. So when we want to connect also with the animal part of ourselves, and we want to put a premium on feeling connected, it is important when we deal with also with traumatized people, not only, but also with traumatized people. Here, I want to make a link with some ingredients. So here we have, as we always have, RE, the real relationship, and here in particular, mirroring and anxiety regulation. So what we want to do is to explore anxiety channels, as we always do. By that we mean striated muscles, smooth muscles, somatization, sensory, perceptive, thought processes. But also in this case, I expect we want to especially explore body distorted perception of the body, or strange feelings or not feeling the body, states of confusion that can also be the result of anxiety, fits of anxiety, and fits of guilt, shame, fear, even rage. That can be a discharge rage under very strong stress. Here I tried to connect real relationship to history and to the ingredient of history and perspective. When we think of putting into perspective what happened, I think of portraying what happened to someone in an experiential way. So help them to elicit facts and at the same time thoughts, perception, and emotion that goes with what one has experienced. And also in terms of experience and putting into perspective, and also history taking, we want to know what gives you most pain or most fear when you think of what happened. And also thinking still on history taking, of course we will want to explore symptoms and fits of fear and see if there are sleeping problems, flashbacks, eating disorder, headache, or other pains, irritable bowel, and other somatization symptoms. Now, thinking for a moment of superego and TCP, the links with between current situation and past, and transference or therapist, we may want to also inquire about former life crises and make potential links with what one is experiencing, going through now. And also, and this is for two basic reasons. One is to see if in the traumatizing, the recent traumatizing event has triggered also some pre-existing superego parts. And also, perhaps more constructively, how did they cope in the past? And so we can be a way of calling upon the coping resources.
Can I say something?
Yes, sure. Who are you?
Galit.
Hello, Galit.
Hi. What I see the most is the survival guilt.
Okay.
I don't know if it's of superego, but I find it a lot in all the people that survived this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's important to know. Thank you. We can go over it in the course of our discussion. My point here is that survival guilt we might come to see that it also links to former guilt of some sort. And if that is the case, it can be useful, because then you can, in a way, give it some depth, and you are not only in the present guilt, but also you see that someone has had guilt also in the past, and there can be in a way both an occasion, a chance of looking at the past guilt, and also of understanding guilt better, and try to undo it, because of course theoretically there is no reason to feel guilty because you survive, but of course it happens. So anyway, I think that we can go over this, but maybe when you can make a link with the past, it might be of some help. And also the same applies, or similar to this applies to shame, and also it can be connected with the superego. And again, one can discover or come to see that also previously there have been some self-sabotaging or self-restraining patterns of behavior or attitudes. And so in a way, recent trauma can partly produce guilt or shame or other of its own, but partly reawake past sensations of guilt and shame and so forth. And then I in a way, back to the real relationship. What can be explored is the real relationship with the therapist, and also the real relationship with significant others, and that can give clues on the type of primary attachment, and again, this can be of help in helping the therapist to help the person in the attachment rupture that may have occurred, or may be one may be afraid of going through. So sharing the real relationship, and in so doing, focusing on the body and on the reality of the relationship. But all that I wanted, that I meant to do, was to to give some stimulation to everyone, for in order for everyone who wants to share your feelings and thoughts and or discoveries or question marks.